first thing that pops in your head when you think of Universal Studios Hollywood? The world-famous Studio Tram Tour, Waterworld Stunt Show, character meet and greets, and the wizarding world of Harry Potter.
And somewhere really far down that list is Universal Studios food.
That's right.
And if I had to think of one food item that represented Universal Studios Hollywood, it would definitely be the butterbeer.
And everyone knows it.
And while I am a fan of drinking my lunch, I'm pretty sure if you drank butterbeers all day, it would not end well. Dang, this is good. 5 more, please.
So in this video, we're gonna show you some places to avoid. Kobe.
Calvin, he's on fire!
And the best food items here at Universal Studios Hollywood that need to be on your list for your next visit.
Our first stop of the best and worst foods here at Universal Studios Hollywood brings us to the Three Broomsticks inside the wizarding world of Harry Potter. Harry Potter.
Potter.
This is the best place to grab breakfast here at Universal Studios Hollywood, and maybe the best theme park breakfast, period.
So the two signature dishes that they're known for here at the Three Broomsticks, obviously the English breakfast. It's from the movie Harry Potter. Who doesn't want baked beans and tomatoes served with their eggs? We didn't do that this time around. We went with the American breakfast, because we're in America, so American breakfast. Plus, I forbid my fiance to have beans in public anymore. We all remember what happened in 2023, right? So the American breakfast is going to come with fresh scrambled eggs, potatoes, bacon, sausage link, and a buttery croissant. Oh, and all the breakfast options at the Three Broomsticks come with your choice of either a 12-ounce coffee or juice.
Juice?
No thanks, I'm not thirsty.
And while this doesn't look fancy or have great curb appeal, we all know a traditional egg breakfast goes a long ways. Plus, you can't really get anything like this on property. The closest thing you can get is a breakfast burrito downstairs, so let's grab.
I love this meal, and honestly, none of the food in Three Broomsticks or Wizarding World of Harry Potter disappoints. All of it is fire, and I love the theming, and I love that I get to sit out here. The Hogwarts Castle's right behind me. It's a 10 out of 10 experience.
Another thing I love about the breakfast served at the Three Broomsticks is that's the only thing here you can find that is traditionally American. There's no hot dogs, there's no cheeseburgers, no churros inside the Wizarding World. It's all food that you can find in London.
You sound like you're from London.
Is that what Harry sounds like?
In London.
Get the traditional American breakfast, guys. It's so good. Plus, the bacon is crispy, crunchy bacon.
You say crisp, I think bacon.
Another reason why this is one of the best places to grab food is there's so many seating options, and you have this beautiful patio that no one really knows about. No, literally, turn around. Come this way. It's empty.
And if you want to come grab breakfast over at the Three Broomsticks, there's a couple things to look out for. One, they only serve breakfast here till 11. It's almost like McDonald's rules.
Sorry, sir, we stopped serving breakfast.
What are you talking about? We're 4 seconds late.
And two, the hours aren't clear during the week, especially during limited park hours. It just says open on select days. Look for the restaurant to be open on days where the park opens at 8 or 9 a.m.
It is 10:55, and they just turned the restaurant over from breakfast to lunch. And our biggest tip for you guys, if you're getting lunch, try to do it in the front half of the day because it is going to get packed and there won't be as much seating as there was just now. Look at this crazy line behind me. They are all ready to get their grub on inside of the Three Broomsticks for lunch.
At first, I wasn't sure what they were lining up for. I thought like Burt Reynolds was here or something.
Whoa, must be Burt Reynolds or something.
We've been coming to Universal Studios Hollywood for nearly a decade, and this is one place that we never eat, and that is Cocina Mexicana here on the upper lot. And why haven't we eaten here? Well, it's actually the worst rated restaurant at Universal Studios Hollywood and all of Universal City. That is right. It has 1.5 stars on Yelp, and it's the worst restaurant in the entire city.
Bruh.
How do you mess Mexican food up that bad in Los Angeles?
Again, we've never eaten here. How do we know it's the worst rated restaurant in all of Universal City? Well, there's about 5 pages of reviews on Yelp and actually 2 pages of 1-star reviews all about one particular food item, the birria tacos.
Triple Dot Man on Yelp from San Francisco said, "Don't come here. They serve some nasty ass birria. I didn't eat for like 20 hours and the birria still tasted awful. Wish I can get my money back. You're better off snacking on seaweed or chips and wait for a better meal later in the day." Nick, did you bring seaweed or chips? I forgot Nick doesn't believe in snacks, so of course he doesn't have chips. And if that didn't deter you from coming to Cocina Mexicana, Viviana said, "If I can give this place 0 stars, I would. Don't eat here. Food is served cold and has no flavor." Yikes. 2 things that I love about eating food is when it has a lot of flavor and it's super hot, so that might be a problem for me.
Honestly, if you guys want to kill a good hour of your day, go to the Yelp page for Cocina Mexicana. It's one of my favorite things. My favorite review is actually from Danny R. from Bakersfield, California. Shout out Bakersfield. Danny said, "Been there 3 times as they're supposed to have Beyond Beef as an option." I love that you came here 3 times for the Beyond Beef. Resilient, I love that. But there's always a sign saying they're out. Staff always seems confused. Food is not consistent quality. While I'm standing in the front of this place right now, and I can already debunk the first thing, Danny, there is no sign saying that they have no Beyond Beef. They have Beyond El Pastor, and it's a $1 add-on, so that might be something to get.
5 minutes later.
Do you guys carry the Beyond El Pastors? You guys have it today?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Perfect.
So we're gonna debunk Rajeshwar's 1-star Yelp review right now, and he said, hopeless and rude customer service, order was taken incorrectly, and delivery person was super rude.
No!
Not only was that man lovely, he was extra helpful and let us know that you can get Beyond Meat meal options and that the entire plate will be vegan or vegetarian for you. I mean, what a nice guy.
Nice guy.
The food being cold is already debunked because my hands are actually on fire holding this really hot tray, but the presentation looks pretty mid. Just looks like someone threw it on there, you know? But let's see if it tastes good. What do we do in all Mouse Vibes videos? We critique respectfully, and I'm gonna give this a compliment sandwich. The food is definitely hot. It doesn't look all that great, but the food's really hot.
So it looks like Sal was right on this one. The food does not look like the photos, but what restaurant really does? I guess just In-N-Out, right?
It does come with dipping sauce. I thought we were only gonna have a Tapatio, but this is such a small little dipping sauce. Three Dot Man was right. My breath is gonna be kicking all day. No makeouts for you later, Nick.
What?
This tastes like what white people in the Midwest think of Mexican food. No offense to my white people in the Midwest. I don't like this. I'm in Los Angeles. I can get really fire birria tacos anywhere. Do not recommend.
Can we get a close-up on the beans over here? Just look at the beans. You can see the crunchy, crusty ends, like my fork. Do you see how it won't penetrate immediately? I'm gonna try these nasty-looking beans. They say in life, don't judge a book by its cover, right? Maybe we should start judging books by their covers. Dude, those are so cold, and they're like burnt on the edge. I don't like that. Those beans, zero vibes. I'm Filipino Hawaiian, big fan of rice, eat it with every meal. I'm going lefty on this guy. It's Mexican rice. It's not bad at all. But if the highlight of the birria plate is the rice,
Well, that might be a problem.
hold on, let's split this open actually to look at it. They say in life it's what's on the inside that counts. If we're counting on the insides of these, there might be some problems. I'm gonna dunk this guy. Double dunk. I'm not one to critique super harsh, but it's really bad. It's the fact that it's in the top 3 Mexican food here at Universal. First being Antojitos, number 2 being the Bumblebee truck, and number 3 is Cocina Mexicana, which loosely translates to the Mexican kitchen. How is the Mexican kitchen the worst rated of the 3?
Relax. Okay. Come on, relax.
And if you made it this far in this video, please like and subscribe because we're really doing the dirty work and taking all the L's for you guys. And now that we just showed you the worst place to eat on property, we're rebounding pretty quick and we headed to the lower lot to eat at our favorite place, Toadstool Cafe.
So Toadstool Cafe is one of our favorite restaurants on property, but it's a little tricky to get in. It requires a reservation, and to make a reservation, you can only do so the day of, and you basically scan the QR code at the front entrance of Super Nintendo World or at the entrance to Toadstool Cafe. 99% of the time, reservations are gone in the first 30 minutes, but today's not one of those days. We're able to scan the QR code, and we're able to get a reservation for 2 p.m., so today's our lucky day. We're about to eat at our favorite restaurant on property, Toadstool Cafe.
While we wait for our reservation to be called, let me tell you why this is our favorite and why it's the best food here at Universal Studios Hollywood. Similar to Wizarding World, it is super well themed, and I love that. It is themed exactly to the Super Nintendo World IP, and you get to walk through a freaking mushroom, and you're in Toad's kitchen. He makes your food. Like, does it get any better than that? I think not. You're probably wondering, why is this the only restaurant on property that you need a reservation for? Why is it so special? Because it's amazing and it's worth the hype. When you go inside, they actually seat you and they bring the food out to your table, and there's a little interactive show every 15 minutes or so while you eat. So it's like cute little interactive dinner theater. It's so much fun. We love dinner and a show, or in this case, lunch and a show. But this is a little interactive Toadstool Cafe show we were talking about. It's kind of like when you would go to Rainforest Cafe as a kid and you'd be eating the spaghetti and then all of a sudden like a big rhinoceros would come out of the water and be like, and then there'd be thunder. It's just like that, right?
Yeah, totally. It's the same thing as a gorilla scaring you while you eat your onion rings, but instead it's Bowser killing the whole Mushroom Kingdom.
Damn, that's morbid.
I know it is. Bowser's terrible.
I got the tomato soup in a super mushroom bowl. The super mushroom bowl is included in the price, and this is one of the few vegan and gluten-free friendly options on the menu. Did I say it was well themed, or did I say it was well themed? I love any theme park that you can get a really delicious soup. Don't judge me, but when it's cold, there's nothing better than really hot soup. Oh, it's hot. Something I love about Toadstool Cafe is its variety. You can get a chicken sandwich, you can get a burger, you can get salad, you can get a hot soup. The possibilities are endless, and I love to have options when I'm dining at a theme park.
Freaking fire, bro.
I'm a really big fan of their salads, but I'm a really, really big fan of this soup, and let me tell you why. For $19.99, and if you have a pass member discount, you get a few bucks off. You can get this cute little soup tray with Toad on it. This is a good portion, even though it doesn't look like it. It's very filling, it's very fresh, and it comes out piping hot, and I love that.
I love that.
Also, if you really think about it, where else can you find a signature theme park soup? I don't think you can. If you're the type of person that loves to leave a theme park with a good souvenir, especially one that you can use at home, this is perfect for you. And this is how it works. Take off the mushroom top. You take out your sturdy little soup tray, put that bad boy back on, and then they give you this cute little box that you can carry with you. And if you don't get it dirty, you can also use this as a souvenir.
And I went with the Mario cheeseburger. Well, it's actually a bacon mushroom cheeseburger. And I'll just say it right now, this is by far the best cheeseburger on property. There's 5 other places in the park to grab it, and this is by far the best one, like I just said. That's why it's on the best and worst food list, not just a clever name. There's a ton of options that I love here. Really like the Luigi chicken pesto's chicken. Luigi chicken pesto. Luigi chicken pesto. That's what I meant. Thank you, Luigi. But I went with this burger. 1, it has a mustache burn on it, and 2, it has a Mario hat. And this is the only place where you can get truffle fries within the resort, and I love truffle. Now that I have a full belly, we should talk about some pros and cons with the Toadstool Cafe. Con number 1, you need a reservation, and sometimes reservations are hard to come by. Con number 2, you're gonna wait a little bit. Yeah, it takes a little bit of time, but you have your own spot and they bring the food out. So you're able to enjoy a little bit of showtime before you stuff your face with all things truffle. And now I need a bath because I smell like a truffle man. So I guess add that to the 3rd con. Smells like truffle after eating inside Toadstool Cafe. Check. Woo! And that's the end of the cons. The pro? The consistency of the food. Every single time I've been here, the food is great. Not just like sometimes, every single time.
To echo Nick's point about consistency, every time that we've come here, the food has been great, and we've tried pretty much everything on the menu. Something that I really love about this is if you're not a cupcake person for dessert, they have really sweet sodas with boba. If you're not a spaghetti person, they have burgers. If you don't like burgers, they have chicken sandwiches. The possibilities are endless. And as a certified salad girly, I really, really love salads. Don't judge me. I love that the salads here aren't pre-made or pre-packaged. They are fresh to order, and they're themed. You have little star fruit, you have little Yoshi eggs. The possibilities are endless.
All of it is great.
And this is why it takes our pick as the best food at Universal Studios Hollywood.
All right, and that's gonna wrap up our day and this video of trying the best and worst foods here at Universal Studios Hollywood. Hopefully you take our recommendation and stay away from Cocina Mexicana. Sorry guys, it's not good. And definitely try Toadstool Cafe and the Three Broomsticks. If you like this video, make sure to like and subscribe. It really helps us grow, and if not, thanks for stopping by.